muñecas, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a super exciting video, a super exciting tip to share with you guys. And I know you already know because you saw the title of the video. I want to share with you guys a hack to put on false lashes. Meaning, I want to show you guys a super simple and easy way that I have discovered, not myself, like I found through somebody else, that really works to speed up the process of putting on your lashes, and it really is error proof. It's really very beginner friendly. So without any further ado, if you want to learn how to put on your lashes fast, error free, quick and easy, then just stay with me and keep on watching. So I want to show you guys two different ways of applying your lashes. I want to show you the hack first, which is, in my opinion, the easiest way that you would ever learn how to apply your lashes. And then I want to show you the traditional way and also show you tips on how I typically apply my lashes in a traditional way. I'm going to be using one of the lashes that I picked up from Amazon. I'll leave it linked in the description box. I'm going to do this eye first. So they typically come like that. If you're new to lashes, just know that when you do this, that's exactly how you want to apply them. They're not the same. So I'm going to be doing this eye. I'm going to be picking up this side. And one thing to note is that they always come with glue. So you want to go ahead and remove that excess glue that it comes with. You don't need it. You want to put the lashes close enough to the inner corners of your eyes, but not all the way in. If you put it all the way in, it's going to bother you. Trust me. I've done it, been there, done that. So you want to put it, leave a little space, like right about where your lashes starts getting long. And then we're going to measure here to the end. And I can see that if I leave them just as is, it's going to look like it's going to drag down the lashes. So I already know I have to cut a little bit of these lashes. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut just a tad from the outer end. Not the inner corner, but the outer end. All right, so what we're going to do next, the next step is you're going to take a glue. I'm going to be using my dual brush on adhesive with vitamins, and you just any that you have handy, but it needs to be like this, that you have like a little wand, like a little applicator, because we're going to use it to line our eyes. I've actually tried this method. I've heard of it before, but I tried this method because I watched one of Dominique Cosmetics, not Dominique Cosmetics, Kristen Dominique. She's been putting on her lashes like this for a while now, a couple of months I want to say. And I got curious and I'm like, let's go ahead and try that out. And I did, and I'm telling you, if you're a newbie, even if you're not a newbie in the lashes game, this is going to simplify your life a lot. So I'm going to take on my glue and I'm going to line right where I would normally line, trying my best not to touch my lashes, right? So just very close to the lash line. I would say one more thing. I would recommend to not put on mascara before you do this. It's going to make it easier. But I already have a mascara, so I'm going to work with what I have. And if you have to turn your brush, do so. It's okay. You just don't want to get product on your natural lashes. If you do it, no big deal. You can clean it off. But it's better not to, right? You don't want to ruin your natural lashes. So I'm going to take a spoolie, and before that glue that I have here dries, I'm just going to remove it. And this happened mainly because I already had my lashes curled and I had mascara on. If I didn't have mascara, it will be way easier. Another thing that I recommend is to go like this to your lashes, especially if it's the first time, just so that you can give them some shape. Next step, you can do it with a tweezer, but I preferred my fingers first. So I'm going to hold it towards the end of the lash, and I'm going to come from above. My mirror is a little higher than my brow, so a little high, and try to bring the lashes as close as possible to my lash line. Alright, so once I apply them there like that, I'm going to come in with my tweezers, and know that I didn't even have to wait that much for it to get dry like I normally do, or like we normally do with the other method. And then now I'm going to get the inner corner and put it as close as I can to the inner corners of the eye, or to the lash line. Now I'm going to do the same to the outer corner. Just making sure it's as close as possible. And then now the center. I also have this long ass tweezer that it's not even for the eyes. I think this came in like a watch set, like one of those battery replacement things. Dangerous. I don't recommend it, but I do like to use it just to make sure that I pinch in my natural lashes with the fake ones. So I make sure that they marry together. Then as they drying, I just start doing this so that they can start going up a little. So they're not so like forward. And voila, that was super, super, super simple to do. There is no wait time. Like you don't even need to wait for the glue to get tacky. You're gonna just apply the glue and pop them on, and then just work with your tweezers, your fingers, to ensure that you put it as close as possible to your lash line. And that is the hack. Now my glue is drying. I think I kind of OD and put a little bit too much, but it's drying. As soon as the glue is completely clear, it's going to be a transparent lash line because it's super, super tight to my natural lashes. This particular glue turns clear once it's dried. So as you can see, super simple. Now we're going to do the other eye with a traditional method. Alright, so I already went ahead and removed all the glue, that gunk from the lashes. I cut the little tip at the end, just like I did with this one. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to start just wiggling the lashes a tad so that they can start getting that nice oval shape. Now I'm going to go in with the glue, and using the tip, I'm going to start applying it all over the band. Get more if you need it, but make sure that you have enough, especially in the inner and the outer corner, because those are the areas that typically are dangerous and they'd like to fall off. If you're putting your own lashes, you can go ahead and blow it if you wish. It's not the most hygienic thing ever, but you can do it if it's for you. I wouldn't recommend to do that if it's for a client or somebody else. A little tip, this glue is blue while it's wet. Once it's dry and you want it a little dry, not super dry, it starts turning almost clear. So we're waiting. It's still kind of blue, so I'm waiting a little bit more, usually about 45 to 50 seconds before you start putting it. Just enough so that it gets nicely tacky and it's not so difficult to place it where you want it. So I'm going to do the same thing, holding it towards the end, and I'm coming right from above with my fingers. Right, so there you go. Now I'm going to go in with the tweezers and put them in place like I did. Pressing in a little bit. And now making sure the outer corner is also close to the lash line. When my lashes are 99.9 dried, I like to come in with my curler. And I like to curl my lashes very, very gentle, very carefully, just so that I can, again, mesh them together and also give them a little curl. So I always come from above. Depending on how long the lashes are, this can be a little complicated. So you gotta figure that out, like twist, turn, but try to get the whole thing in. So I'm doing 1, 2. I'm gonna let go carefully. And then I'm going to go up a little higher and curl a second time. I know they're now looking a little bit maybe too curly for some of you. But later on, they're going to relax just a tad. And they're going to start looking a little bit more natural. I'm going to curl just a little bit more on the outside. So now I'm going to do the same to the other eye. So voila, both lashes are on. Now this will be the perfect opportunity to apply mascara if you didn't apply mascara before you put on the lashes. But I already had mascara, so I'm going to skip that step. I am going to be taking one final step. I'm going to be utilizing my Urban Decay Glide On Pencil, the 24/7 in the tone 0, which is black. And I'm going to line the inner rim part of my lash line. You can also line right above so that you can cover the lash line and make sure that it blends more, looks more natural. All right, muñecas, so that is it. Those were my tips. On this side, we had the hack for lashes, how to apply lashes, super, super easy in my opinion. On this side, I just share the traditional method of how I typically apply my lashes, my tips. Really hope that you guys enjoyed it and that it's useful for you. Now, my personal advice will be to try both. I mean, you and I are different. We're different people. I'm Penny, you're you. So it may be easier for you just to do the traditional method, but try both. See which one works better for you. Don't give up on the second, on the third. Like, give it your best. I promise you, you will get it. And let me know how that goes. There's nothing that makes me happier than when you guys tell me that something, a trick, a little advice that I gave you helped you. So please, please, please let me know if this was helpful for you. Without any further ado, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell. You already know the drill so that you can get my videos. And give me a thumbs up. It really helps me a ton. And share with your friends and family as well. That would be even like taking it to the next level. Again, thank you so much for watching. Love you all. See you next time.